Hello everyone and welcome on this new weekly market analysis video from Xtreme Trader. This is Salah speaking. Before we start, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel and kindly leave a comment and share the video. Also, I'm happy to share with you our results so far in the VIP group of Telegram for the last week. Of course, it was not our best week. October has indeed been a tough month for everyone, but still, even with this bad market condition, we were still able to send these signals. Some of them, of course, has a close in a break even, but more importantly is Friday, which actually has been closed in 100% of profit, and that represents the real performance of Xtreme Trader. So we are really hoping that the beginning of Friday is going to be the ending of the bad period, and hopefully the best days are coming back, and hopefully we'll send you always the best Forex signals as you have always expected from Xtreme Trader. So again, we hope to see you soon in the VIP group of Telegram. Of course, if you would like to join the group, please contact our support. You can find their contact details in the description below of this video. Contact them today and hopefully we will see you there. So let's now begin our weekly analysis, and as usual we will start with the EURUSD. So last Wednesday I have actually sent a signal to sell the EURUSD from 1.096. However, this signal has not been activated, but at least went in the right direction and reversed exactly from the take profit level. So at least the direction was correct. Now what's next with the EURUSD? Well, it's worth to mention that based on the daily chart, as we can see, the EURUSD has actually been moving in a strong bearish movement over the last 2 weeks. And now it seems like it gained some liquidity and most likely will continue the fall. But why is going to continue the fall? The answer lies on the weekly chart. So there goes, of course, our weekly chart. And of course, we have to confirm first that right here exactly, we have, of course, the real level of a resistance level. So as you can see, over the last 2 years almost, as you can see right here, the market has indeed been respecting this level of a resistance. Number 2, number 3, and 4, and 5, and 6 attempts to break out from this level of a resistance. All of them have failed. And as you can see, finally, now the EURUSD is falling. Now, why is the EURUSD going to continue the fall? The answer lies in the support trend lines. So as we can see right now, we have right here, of course, the real level of a support trend line just like that. So a real level of a support trend line, which actually has been created exactly 2 years ago, October 2022. And as you can see, the market actually kept respecting that level of a support trend line. Then finally, we have right here this week, the actual bearish breakout from that support trend line. Now, we have to also consider that on the left side, we have, of course, right here a real level of a resistance. And that tells us that the EURUSD has actually got a chance to continue the rise. Actually, it's not there. It's right here exactly, to be precise. So now the EURUSD has a good chance that next week it might actually make a pullback, not only to retest the broken level of a support trend line, but also to respect the previous level of a resistance. And after that, it will continue the fall. Again, I believe it's rising just to gain some liquidity, and after that it will continue the fall. So weekly chart confirms the bearish continuation movement on the EURUSD. Let's now move to the daily chart. So by looking at the daily chart, I can see clearly by the Fibonacci retracement, as we can see right now, that Fibonacci 23.6, as we can see, has indeed been a very strong key level of a resistance. As we have confirmed on the weekly chart, we have here a strong horizontal level of a resistance that most likely cannot be ignored. Also, the fact that this level was also a previous level of a support, which is the nearest one to that bearish breakout candle. So therefore, the EURUSD has a good chance to continue the rise, and most likely it will respect this level of a previous resistance, and afterward will continue the fall toward the bottom of the support at 1.079, I believe, 1.081. So that means that we can actually expect to sell the EURUSD right here exactly at 1.090, and we can expect actually from the market to continue the fall to another 95 pips till the support at 1.081. So that means that we are looking for around 100, actually we can say 95 pips of profit. However, in this case, the safe zone should not actually be higher than the peak of the resistance right here exactly at 1.094. which ranges for around, I would say roughly around 40 pips only. And there goes our new deal, my friends, on the EURUSD for the next week. Let's now move to jump to the Pound USD. Alright, so Pound USD has also reached my take profit level, but sadly hasn't been triggered from the sell level. Now, what's next with this pair? In fact, I actually have sent a deal of the day on the pound USD last week to sell this pair exactly from this level of a resistance right here at 1.304, and that is exactly where the pair is at right now. So we most likely can expect from the market to continue the fall instantly at the opening of the market on Monday, because that level of a resistance based on the daily chart seems like indeed gonna be respected. But not only that, wait, there is more to it. Now, as we can see right here also, based again on the daily chart, we have right here, of course, a broken level of a support trend line. Check this out. So right here, of course, a support trend line number 1, number 2, number 3, and a bearish breakout candle. And right now, the market is actually retesting the broken level of a support trend line, creating, of course, the new resistance trend line. And that's really interesting. It means that all of that together is adding pressure on the pound USD, and in my opinion, will surely start the next week with a bearish candle and start the fall. Now, another confirmation can be found, of course, right here on the resistance trend line, as we can see, just like that. Fantastic. Actually, I'm on the daily chart. Let's now move to the 4-hour time frame so we can see those levels in more details. Exactly. Check this out. So right here, of course, we have right here the resistance trend line number 1, number 2, and became a support trend line number 1. Support trend line number 2, and then multiple attempts of a resistance trend line after this bearish breakout happened. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and finally 6 attempts of a resistance trend line. All of that adding more pressure to the pound USD. However, I believe that the best level to start reselling the pound USD again will be exactly right here at the peak of the real level of a resistance right here exactly at 1.307. We have to wait for the market to rise to another 30 pips before we can start shorting it, and that's gonna be the best level, because on horizontal level also we have right here the real level of a resistance as well. Not only that, but if we apply right here the Fibonacci retracement, as you can see, it's exactly at Fibonacci 50. So therefore, we will sell the pair exactly at Fibonacci 50, and our safe zone should actually not be ranging much higher than Fibonacci 61.8. So meaning this is going to be our safe zone, just like that. Exactly. And for the take profit level, it actually has to be right here, of course, a little bit lower than the bottom of the real support, exactly at 1.297. So there goes our new signal for the pound USD. We are actually expecting to make around 104 pips of profit against 41 pips of a safe zone. And that's everything, my friends, for the pound USD. Let's now jump to the AUDUSD. Alright, so AUDUSD also has reached my take profit level, but sadly hasn't been triggered. Again, another score to extreme trader that the direction was correct. And for that, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, and kindly leave a comment and share the video. So now, what's next with the AUDUSD? Now, looking at the weekly chart, again, we are seeing here a real level of a resistance, as you can see right now here. Facing, of course, a fake breakout happened right there. And it's remarkable to mention that this level also was a fake level of a breakout as well in the past. So we had right here multiple attempts of a real resistance happened. However, we have here number 1 and number 2 fake breakouts. So the AUDUSD actually has a good chance right now not only to retest the broken level of a real resistance, but also if we look at resistance trend lines level, let me just make sure it's accurate. Exactly just like that. Check this out. So right here, of course, we had a resistance trend line number 1, number 2, number 3, and a fake breakout happens. So right now, we actually are waiting for the AUDUSD to rise again to reach the exact same level of the resistance trend line, and after that, most likely it will continue the fall. But to confirm this, we have to look at the left side right here to find a real level of a resistance. Now, how can we see it? Of course, we have to move right now to the daily chart. So moving right now to the daily chart. Sorry about that. So right now, what we can see right here, of course, is a real level of a resistance right here exactly at 0.674. Now, keep in mind that this level also has been respected in the past as a resistance number 1. So what we can do right now is waiting for the AUDUSD to rise again, and hopefully it will respect the same level again as a resistance right here with 3 attempts, of course, as a resistance number 2, and afterward the market will continue the fall. Now, of course, we have to wait for the market to rise to another 35 pips before we can start shorting it. If we do that, we can actually keep the trade running until the market hit the bottom of the real support as 0.665, expecting around I would say roughly like 90 pips profit from this signal. However, the same zone in this case should not be ranging higher than the previous level of a resistance right here as 0.677, ranging for around 36 pips only. That's everything, my friends, for the AUDUSD. Let's now jump to the USDCAD. So USDCAD also hit the take profit level, but sadly did not trigger my buy level, which was another bummer. However, at least the direction was correct. Now, what's next with the USDCAD? First, let's now move to the weekly chart. Right now on the weekly chart, what we are seeing right here is really interesting because it shows a very strong bullish movement on the USDCAD over the last 3 weeks. And most likely right now, the pair will continue the rise till it reaches the highest level of real resistance exactly at 1.390, which means the USDCAD still has around 100 pips more to go. Now, why am I saying that? Why I didn't say that the USDCAD will actually fall upon the pressure of this resistance? The answer is simple. Because right here, let me just show it to you. Where exactly is the real level of a resistance and where are the fake breakouts? The answer lies exactly right here. Check this out. So right here, of course, we had the real level of a resistance, which indeed has been respected. However, in the middle, we had here number 1, 2, 3, and 4 fake breakouts. However, we have here, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attempts of a real resistance. And the USDCAD has just made here a bullish breakout from that level of a real resistance. And speaking of that, I would like to show you something. 1 second. So here's my channel on YouTube, and I would like to show you guys where exactly you can understand more about the real and fake breakouts. Actually, my channel, in my opinion, is really a treasure for those who want to learn Forex. There are actually a lot of educational videos. My Forex channel is not only analyzing the market and sending signals at all. Actually, in the past, I used to do more videos of education. If you search right here, false, you just write false only in the search button, and you will find here one video called Forex Understand the Real and False Breakouts. In that video, I have explained everything in a brief and how we can understand the difference between real levels of resistance and support and the fake breakouts. And I'm just really not so proud at all about the number of the views. 3K views on one of the most important videos of your life. I mean, I don't know what to do. I mean, it is what it is. I don't really have that many views on my channel. Sadly, it is what it is. Anyway, that video will explain to you everything you need about the real levels of resistance and support. However, back to the USDCAD. So now, based on the weekly chart, the market has indeed just made the bullish breakout from that real level of resistance. Back now to the daily chart. So right now, of course, my friends, I'm on the daily chart. Now what we can see right here, of course, again, based on daily chart is the real level of resistance, as we have mentioned earlier, and the USDCAD still has around 86 pips more to go. So where exactly we can rebuy this pair again? Now, by looking at the support trend line, however, check this out. So right now we can notice here that we had, of course, a real level of a support trend line, which indeed has faced here a major fake breakout. However, the USDCAD indeed respected that level again and now resumed the rise. So that tells us that the market is indeed on a bullish movement. Now, to find the entry. So what we did right now is simply weekly and daily chart confirmed the direction. We only use those time frames to find the direction if it's going to be up or bottom or down. Now moving to the 4-hour time frame to find our entry, where exactly we can place our buy or sell. Now let's move to the 4-hour time frame. Here is the trick. Now, looking at the 4-hour time frame, we can see clearly that we had right here, of course, a real level of a support exactly right here at 1.377. Real level of a support, real level of a support, and a fake breakout. And this really one of the perfect fake breakouts ever with the candle shape. Now, what we can see right here, of course, is a broken level of a resistance that most likely is going to be respected, and it already has been respected. As we can see here, we have, of course, a support number 1. Therefore, let's wait for the USDCAD to fall again, and hopefully it will respect the same level of a real support to create a support number 2, and afterward will continue the rise. Now, how far it will continue the rise? Again, as we have mentioned earlier, till the peak of the real resistance at 1.3888. And that means that we can actually expect around 109 16 pips profit with this signal. However, the safe zone in this case should actually not be ranging lower than the bottom of the real support right here exactly at 1.373, ranging for around I would say roughly around 40 pips, just like that. Make sure it's just exactly 40 pips, because we have to give the candles a space to breathe and to expand a little bit more. Yeah, 45 pips of a safe zone against 116 pips of profit. And that's everything, my friends, for the USDCAD. Let's now move to the USDJPY. Alright, again, another signal from the last midweek analysis that hasn't been triggered, but it's worth to mention that this was from the weekly analysis last Saturday, and as you can see, it indeed has been activated and went in total of 200 pips of profit with the USDJPY. Remarkably, not a single comment on YouTube about that. I really don't know why. Did no one take it, or did people just ignore sending the comment? They are just taking the signals and being as silent followers. I have no idea. I mean, this signal was really perfect, and remarkably, of course, it was a free signal with a free education. Anyway, I got used to it. What's next now with the USDJPY? That's the question. In my opinion now, if we check right now the weekly chart, again, another confirmation based on the support trend lines that the market is still respecting those levels of a support trend line, as you can see. A support trend line, then a thick breakout, and right now for the last 2 weeks the market actually respected that level of a real support trend line, indicates that the USDJPY is also rising and has already reversed from the support trend line. Not only that, but also here, of course, on horizontal level, the market indeed has respected that level of a real support. And of course, we had here a small fake breakout. However, the market has already respected that level with this tail right here. So USDCPY is to the rise. Now, where exactly we can buy it? That's the question. Let's directly move to the 4-hour time frame, ignoring the daily time frame. Now, what we can see right here on the 4-hour time frame is, of course, a real level of a resistance right here exactly at 149.108. Now, remarkably, in the past, this level, of course, right here exactly, has indeed been a real level of a support as well. So we don't only have here a broken level of a resistance being respected or actually retested right now, but also here we had a real level of a support that most likely is gonna be respected again right here. So therefore, I would actually suggest to buy the USDJPY. Let me just make sure it's gonna be a safe entry exactly right here at the bottom of the real support, and at 148.947, which means we have to wait for the market to fall to another 50 pips at least before we can resume buy this pair. However, if we do that, the take profit level has got to be right here at the nearest level of a resistance right here exactly at 150.886, and that means that we are expecting around 194 pips profit with this signal. However, the safe zone will actually be ranging till the bottom of the real support at 148.330, ranging for around 60 pips, I would say. So that's everything, my friends, for the USDJPY. Let's now finally move to the USDCHF, which also has, actually, I would say it hit the take profit level. So this signal has actually been activated from the midweek analysis. So it actually went all the way to the take profit level at 0.867 and actually hit the take profit level, making 110 pips of profit. Congratulations for anyone who have taken it, and if you did, please share with us in the comments. Let everyone, it's not for me, it's for others. Let everyone to know the quality of Xtreme Trader. If you guys have made any profits, please share with everyone. Now, what's next with the USDCHF? Actually, not much, because first of all, I would like to delete the old signal. Let's see now what we can do next. However, now based on the weekly chart, again, we have here a strong bullish reversal from the support right here exactly at 0.839. However, as we can see right now, the market has actually made here a small reversal. As we can see here, a small resistance. However, the market indeed just ignored that level of a resistance and closed, of course, above this level of a resistance, creating here, of course, a new support. And that means that the market actually has respected this level of a real support exactly right here as 0.857. As you can see, the market actually was not able to close below this level of a real support. So that tells us that the USDCHF most likely right now will continue to rise. But we need more confirmation, right? So let's now move to the daily chart. Now here daily chart showing us something interesting. Let me just now squeeze the chart like this so we can actually create a channel. Squeezing the chart, or actually the right term is lowering the price scale, gives us of course a better view on the market. So right now what I can see right here, which actually I couldn't see before when the market was like that. Now here I can see that clearly we have of course a channel. That's interesting. And the USDCHF has just made here a bullish breakout from that channel. So there is a good chance that the market actually will continue to fall to retest the broken level of a resistance trend line right here after the bullish breakout happened. So here it will create of course a new support trend line, and after that it will surely continue to rise at least to reach the broken level of a support right there at 0.877, and that will be, my friends, of course our take profit level. So therefore I would suggest to buy the USDCHF exactly at 0.857, targeting the previous level of a support as 0.877, expecting around 200 pips profit with this signal. However, the safe zone in this case should not be ranging much lower than the bottom of the than the top of the real support as 0.8500, ranging for around I believe that's maybe a lot for the USDCHF, right? Yeah, because I'm actually on the daily chart. The safe zone should not actually be ranging lower than the previous level of a real support right here exactly as 0.852, ranging for around 46 pips only. I think this is really a good signal, right? Let me just lower the take profit level to make it actually more realistic. So therefore take profit level is going to be around 155 pips against 47 pips of a safe zone. And there goes our weekly analysis, my friends, on the USD pairs. And again, my friends, don't forget to join our VIP group of Telegram to experience the power of extreme signals. Again, we are hoping that the next week is going to bring us a lot of more profits. I hope really Friday is the beginning of the good days again, and hopefully we will continue sending you the best Forex signals as you have always expected from Xtreme Trader. So until then, I hope that was informative to you, and I would like to thank you for watching.